Welcome back, one and all. Thank you again for joining us here on GameYaaad TV for another video. Now, I'm just going to provide you with a quick update on the third ODI between West Indies and Bangladesh. It's now innings break. Bangladesh had won the toss and batted first, and they piled up 296 from their allotted 50 overs. Now, it was the same pitch that they had played the first game on, and I think it was a totally different surface today. The Bangladeshi batsmen, they batted really well, especially the openers. They piled up 176 runs for the first wicket, and they batted really well on the surface. They were very aggressive. They tried to hit a lot of boundaries, especially in the power play. At the end of the power play, they were 74 without loss. They were scoring at that point, at 7.4 runs per over. And they were very aggressive. Anything loose, they would pounce on it, and they ran. They were very aggressive in terms of how they were running between the wickets. And I think they put a lot of pressure on the West Indian bowlers. West Indies, on the other hand, I think they had a game plan coming into the game, and the pitch played differently, and I think they did not adapt well. They needed to pull back their length a bit, and they continued to bowl some foolish delivery. And once they bowl any loose delivery, Sarkar and Sahif would pounce upon it. And I think they were excellent at the top. West Indies got they were put to the sword in the first about 25 overs. They just constantly keep the pressure on the West Indies bowlers. The first wicket came in the 25th.2 over, and Sahif Hassan, he was dismissed. He made 80 from 72 deliveries, and Sarkar followed shortly after. He scored 91 from 86 deliveries. And I think when West Indies got that first wicket, I think they started to get back in the game, because at one point 400 was on the cards, right? In terms of, because the rate that the Bangladeshi batters were batting at, they were in like 6 to 7 run rate for more than for the first 25 overs. They were just hitting the ball all over. They finished with about 14 sixes in the innings, and probably at about 18 fours. They were exceptional. I think they had a good game plan coming into the game. They would have lost it a bit to the back end of the innings, because you would have wanted, with the wickets in hand, you were expecting them to push on, but West Indies really clawed them back in the back end of the innings, thanks to some really good bowling from Akil Hussain. He took 4 for 41 from his 10 overs. He got 3 wickets in 1 over, and that probably break the back of the Bangladeshi batting order. And they managed to score 296 runs. West Indies were really tardy in the field. They dropped about 6 catches. They were just poor today in terms of their line and length, and also some of their ground feeling, and their catching was very poor. But I hope that they can really come in. What they will need on this wicket is to come in to get set in the wicket, similar to what Sarkar and Sahif did at the top. We need a good opening partnership at the top, and then we will need to consolidate as the other batters come in. So we have to be patient. To the back end of the innings, the pitch has been changing a bit. It was gripping a bit more, so it will be very difficult for the West Indies batters to bat on this wicket. But let us see how the West Indies will go about this score. So we need one of our top order batter to really bat deep. We have to get a really good start on this wicket. If we start to lose wickets, it's gonna be very, very difficult, for us to really get a hold on this game, right? And we have to be scoring, relatively fast, between, at least 5.5 to 6 runs, per over, for most of the innings, right? So, one other thing I think I would have missed when we were bowling, our bowlers were very, very expensive. Justin Graves, I think, was his economy was about 8.71. Moti has been very expensive again, 6.62. And Moti is a very, cause for concern for me in this team. He has not been taking wickets. He has not been scoring runs. He dropped a catch today. A relatively easy catch, and so he's very concerning for me. So Chase, I think, went for about 6.62 economy again. So hope that we can really bring this innings together and take this match home. Thank you so much for joining us, and please stay tuned for post-match analysis for the West Indies innings.